So now let us see at user command. This is the classical report which we have already done. Okay, so this is only having till the classical report part. I'll just execute this. Okay, so this is how we are getting the classical report. Now what I want is, here see, what are the menu items? List, edit, go to, system, help. So these are the menu items. These are the buttons. I want some more button here. I'll put a button here. If I click on this button, then I want some information. Okay, I want the all related billing document numbers in a form. So something like that. So I want to put a button. Based on that, I'll perform some action. How to do it? So now what we are going to do, we are going to design our own menu items. We are going to design our own buttons here in the SAP custom application toolbar. And in SAP standard application toolbar also, here all buttons are present except save. Now if you want to deactivate some buttons, you can deactivate some buttons. If you want to activate save, you can activate save. So how to design this? What you need to do is, yeah, we have already written the start of selection. The end of selection, we are looping the internal table and writing. So after writing, you say set PF status, set PF status. You give any name. You can give something like new stat, new STAT, new status. You can give some name, which is, you can give your name also. This is some name, give any name. Double click on that particular name. But one thing, this letter should be in capital letters. Given capital letters. So I'll double click on it. So it is saying GUI status stat does not exist. Shall I create? Yes. Yes. So give a short description. I'll give the status. There are three options available here: normal screen, dialog box, and context menu. So now select this normal screen radio button. Continue. So now it shows there are three bars. First one is a menu bar. Second one is to design the application toolbar. Third one is to design function keys. Now what you need to do is expand these function keys. Go for the function keys first. If you want to activate the back button, give a function code. Each button should have a function code. Each button will have a function code. Function code means it should have minimum 4 letters to identify which button you are clicking. So this function code will be captured when the program is running inside the program. So when you click on the back button, this BACK will come inside the program. Similarly, exit button, I will say EXIT, exit button. Cancel button, CANC, I will put CANC. So I have given 3 buttons here. Now the next one, assigning of the function keys. So this is about what designing of your standard application toolbar. In the standard application toolbar, I put only 3 buttons. all remaining buttons I don't want. Now the second step is assignment of the function keys. So if you want to put on one more button, the button name is I interactive 1. Button name is interactive 1, maybe interactive report 1. So every button should have a function code. See, this button, back button has a function code. Function code is back, BACK. Exit has a function code. That function code is EXIT. Like that, every button should have a function code. So here I will say INT1. This is a function code. Function code could be consisting of minimum 4 digits, maybe characters or numeric. So I will give INT1 here. So after this, so like that, if you want to put 2-3 buttons, give the description of the button, give the function codes here, put some buttons here. After putting the buttons, go to the application toolbar. In the application toolbar, you can put, application toolbar means this one. After description bar, some bar is there, no? Custom application toolbar. This one. If you want to put a button in this, give here INT1. So whatever you have given in the function case, the function code, the same function code I am giving. So what we have given here, INT1 already we have given here. So the same function code I am giving. Interactive report. See, when you are designing, you can put some icon also. See, for this button, say for example, icon is coming. If you want to put this kind of icon, double click on this button. Here there is something called icon name. Select this. You can put some icon. Say I will put this icon. Then after putting this icon, if you want to put the icon text, put the icon text. If you give the info text, what will happen? This info text will come along with the icon. Say for example, if you give icon, your button will appear like this. If you give info text also, then what will come? Your icon will come. See, for example, on the top you can see this button. After icon, some text is coming. Like that, if you want icon plus text, you give some text here, so that the text will come here. Okay.
Sir.
So then now continue.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if we place the cursor on an icon for some time, will it show that icon text, sir?
Yeah, exactly. See, when I'm putting the cursor on the icon, display change is coming, correct? Icon text is something like that. At the runtime, like when you put the cursor here, it will display interactive report 1. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So now like that, if you want 2-3 more buttons, you can put. Okay? So you can put n number up to 35 buttons. You can put it in custom application toolbar. Okay? Now once you put this, come to the menu bar. In the menu bar, system and help are common. No need to give the system and help. You should give others. For example, I will give here menu. Okay. In the menu, I'll double click. I'll give here INT1. INT1 means interactive report 1. Interactive report 1. Okay. If you want to give one more button, give the function code, give the description. Give the function code, give the description, like that. Now next one is, I'll give here go to. Double click. When I give here go to, I'll give here See, sometimes in menu what's happening, 2-3 levels are coming like this, correct? If you want to do like this, levels, what you need to do, don't give this code, give the text. I will give here options. Again double click on this. So further level will open, next level will open. In this you can say back, BACK, EXIT, exit, cancel. You can give some buttons here and description here. Okay, so now my menu bar is ready, which has 2 menu items. So my standard application toolbar has 3 buttons, back, exit, cancel, and I have 1 button in the application toolbar, custom application toolbar. I have 1 button. So I will activate this and come back. Now I'll execute the report. Activate the report and execute. See, now if you observe, see, whatever we have given interactive report, that one is coming here, correct? And similarly back button, exit button, cancel button. See, if you put your cursor here, so the text is coming. Next in the go to options is coming. In the options, back, exit, cancel was coming. And we have also given menu, right? Menu is not coming. 1 minute, let me check. Okay, we need to give here menu INT1 interactive report 1. I'll activate now. Now see, menu is coming, go to is coming. In the go to again some another options are there. A system help will be there in all the screens, and this is a button in the application toolbar. Back, exit, cancel buttons are always activated. Now if you click on back button, what should happen? It should go back, correct? I'll click on back button. It's working. But what should happen when I click on this interactive report? When I click on this interactive report, what should happen? Some interactive report should come, correct? But it's not taking care of that. What to do? Why it is not working when I click on interactive report?
So we have not given any code for it, sir.
We have not given any code, correct? So now we need to write code for this. Where to write the code? You need to write the code in an event called @user command. There is an event called @user command. You need to write code in this. So here you say if psi lsind is equal to 1, that means what it is? If this is a first interactive report, otherwise it's also not required. Better we will say there is some other system variable is there, that will take. If psi ucom, there is a variable called psi ucom user command, which stores the function codes of the buttons. So if somebody clicked on interactive report button, INT1 button, if somebody clicked on this INT1 button, you can do something. What you can do? Already you selected some fields, something. What are all you have selected? Select star from LAKP table. Some information you have selected, correct? So now what I will do? Sort LIKP by VKORG. Sales organization wise I am sorting. Then what I will do, I'll declare one internal table data IT underscore TVKO type table of TVKO. I'm declaring one internal table which is like a standard SAP table TVKO, and work area TVKO type TVKO. Now what I'm doing, I'm sorting the LAKP table based on VKORG. After that I will say select star from TVKO table and put it into table IT underscore TVKO where no, not where, for all entries in so IT underscore LAKP, we are getting the data of LIKP into IT LIKP, correct? For all entries in IT LIKP. Remember the for all entries syntax? Where VKORG is equal to IT LIKP hyphen VKORG. After this step, I will say loop at IT TVKO into work area TVKO and here I will say write work area TVKO VKORG work area TVKO hyphen, let us see some other fields which are available in TVKO table. We have written already VKORG, then we will say BUKRS. Okay, I want to print only the two fields. So save it, check it. The table name is IT underscore LIKP, not LIKP. We are sorting the internal table by VKORG and activate. Now see, there are different sales organizations. The sales organization, this is 3000. For this entry 1000. For the other entries are 100. Maybe some other entries it may be again differing. Correct? So what I want for all these sales organizations, I want the company code, I want the sales organization number when I click on this button. So now when I click on this button, see all the sales organizations are coming and all the company codes are also coming in the second column. Okay. So when I click on back, it is coming back to the classical report. So this is how you can put a button and you can write an action for that button. Okay. So see, the thing is like when you are putting these buttons through button, when you double clicking is not possible. When you are doing double clicking, you need to write the event at line selection. When you are putting button, you need to write the event at user command. Getting it what I am saying? You are able to hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay. So these are the two important events. The first one is at line selection. At line selection will work whenever you double click on particular output, and at user command will work when you click on the button. Okay. So this is what about the
Okay.
at PF status. Designing your own menu items, designing your own buttons. Okay. Similarly, if you want to put a title here, if you want to change the title here, what you can do? You can put at PF title. See here, I can say set title bar. You can give some title, title. You double click on the title. You can give any title here. So whatever title you give here and activate, that title will come in your output. That title will appear in output. Oh no, wait, it should come. One moment. I need to activate the report from here. Let me activate. Now I'll execute. See, if you observe, now it is coming. Report using user command. Okay. So if you want to give your own title in the output, also you can give. What is the syntax for that? Using set title bar. So this is how you can use various events in the classical reports. So with this, classical reports are over. So now we are going to the ALV reports. So I will tell you one small example in ALV report. After that, I will stop for today. And please, from tomorrow onwards, come little early because I need to go office early. So now I'm creating a program, some jet test, something ALV. This is your first ALV report. ALV means ABAP list viewer. ABAP list viewer. The thing is, now classical reports are very rarely used. Most of the reports used are ALV reports. Most of the times in your real time, ALV reports are getting used rather than classical reports. Now let us create a small report using ALV. So I'll declare one internal table.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, at PF event, what is that, sir?
At PF event, see, at PF event, if you write now, that will be worked based on your function keys. For example, what you can do is but at PF event is obsolete. Now nobody will use at PF event. So that's why we have not discussed that. So but I will tell you what is the use of that at PF event. See, what you can do here is you can write some code like this. At PF You can say at PF F1. PF1. Yeah, at PF1 you can say like this. So what is this at PF1 means? Whenever the user press on F1 button, you will execute your report, right? So
Yes.
once you execute your report, you will get the output. Now you are getting the output. Now
Yes.
if you click on this function, your keyboard has F1, F2, F3 up to F12, correct? Function
Yes, sir.
keys. Your keyboard. When you click on that function key F1, you want to do something. Okay, then what you can do? You can say at F1, when you press on F1 button, function key F1, whatever you want to do, you write it. That will happen. Got it what I'm saying? If you want to do some interactive
Yes.
report, when the user press on F1 function key,
Okay.
so that will come. Okay? But
Sir,
this is
the
absolute. No, yeah, tell me.
F1 refers to the F1 function key, sir.
Yeah, F1 refers to F1 function key. Yeah, like
If
that.
we
You can
write
change here.
PF2,
F2,
PF2,
F3.
it refers to
Yeah,
F3.
PF2 means it is F2 function key. PF3
Okay.
means F3 function key. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Sir.
Now come back to the ALV report. Now I'll declare one internal table and one work area. I'll say start of selection, perform some get data. I need to have some select option, correct? I'll give select options s_matnr for work area -matnr. In the perform get data, I'll create one subroutine for this form and end form. I'll say here select star from Mara table and put it into table. What is that? iTab, where matnr in s_matnr. In the next step, I will say perform display data. Double click on perform display data. So now here what I will do, I'll go to the pattern. I'll call the function module reuse ALV list display. This is a function module name. You need to remember. Function module name is reuse ALV list display. This is already SAP defined function module. Press enter. Now for this function module, you uncomment the exporting, and there is something called I_structure name. This is your internal table structure name actually. Which internal table you want to write? Whatever the data you got in iTab, that data you want to write, correct? What I_structure name you need to write here. So what is the structure name of the iTab? If you see iTab how it is declared, iTab type table of Mara. So Mara is the structure name of this iTab. So give the Mara in single quotes and capital letters, I_structure name, and which table you want to display in the output. I tab, correct? So always give two brackets like this after internal table. This indicates internal table body. If you give these two brackets, this is like internal table body. What is internal table body? Internal table has two parts. One is body, another one is header line. Header line means work area. Body means remaining part. So now activate the exceptions and message. It is always a good habit to uncomment exceptions and message of a function module, any function module. Now save it, check it, activate and execute. Give the material number here. I'll give from 1 to 200. Execute. Output is already coming. So see, material created on, created by, everything was coming. Output is coming for the materials 1 to 200 for those materials. Now what is the difference you observed between normal report and ALV report? Classical report and ALV report, what is the difference you observed?
Here we are not giving header.
Huh? Yeah.
Here not giving header or footer.
Here we are giving.
Not giving any header or footer, sir.
Yeah, we are not giving some top of page kind of things. We are not, especially we are not doing so much of coding like write statements, psi v lines, vertical lines, psi u lines, underlines, and all not required. Correct. So we are simply calling the function module. We use ALV list display. For this function module, we are giving a structure of the internal table and the internal table content. This is the internal table content you are passing. So if you pass this, a function module will take care of. Function module is able to print the output. No need to write several write statements. And look wise, it will be good when compared to the classical report. Correct? And one more thing, if you want to sort, say I'll select the material, I want to sort the material descending. I'll click this. See, 188 went first and remaining come later. So sorting option is available. Okay. So similarly, if you want to download this entire report into Excel, click here. Click on this button. So click on the spreadsheet radio button. Continue. So it's asking the file name. So select the desktop. Give the file name test 101 or something. Give some name and save it. Click on generate button. After that, go to your desktop and see test 101 is created. So whatever the report output, that can be directly downloaded into the Excel file. Okay. So these kind of options are available in ALV reports. So that's why people are more interested in ALV reports when compared to the classical reports. Similarly, you can also send a mail. If you want this report output to send as a mail, you can send a mail from here. So there are several other options are available. So the people are very much interested in ALV report when compared to the classical report. Fine. So I want to stop here. So just to practice this user command and a simple normal ALV report. And tomorrow we'll discuss, but tomorrow we'll start at 8 o'clock. Okay. Friday, tomorrow is a Friday, correct? Tomorrow we'll start at 8 o'clock. So please be here be in institute by 8 o'clock. I'll start the class by 8 o'clock. Okay. Fine.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm closing meeting. I'm closing meeting for today. So see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Yesterday we have started with the ALV reports. So now yesterday we have seen this basic ALV report. I'll click on this. So what we have done yesterday, I'll just describe this program. We have declared one internal table and one work area. We have created one select options. In the startup selection, we have written perform get data. In the perform get data, I am getting the data into the internal table from Mara table. And display data, what we are doing, we are calling the function module. The function module name is reuse ALV list display. We are calling this function module. For this function module, we are passing the data, internal table data and internal table structure. Okay, so this is what we have done. So now today I will do one more. I'll copy the same program. I'll copy the same program, and here instead of list, I will change the list to grid. In the previous program we used reuse ALV list display, and now in this program we are using reuse ALV grid display. So now let us see what is the difference. I'll activate this and I will execute. So what difference you found? Previous program also I will execute so that you can tell me the difference. Okay, so this is the reuse ALV list display. This was done yesterday. So today I have changed it to grid display. After changing the grid display, the output is coming like this. This is the previous. Now what is the difference you found between these two? What is the difference between a reuse ALV list display and reuse ALV grid display?
In grid display, it is displaying us grid.
Grid means?
Grid means table boxes.
Okay, here?
Here it is displaying us list without boxes. Only table it is displaying.
Anything else? See the custom toolbar?
Yeah, custom toolbar also changed.
Custom toolbar also changed. See, there were some more changes. For example, say here there is something called the material group. I want to put the material group here. Then what I can do, I can drag this and put it here, material group. Okay, but this is not possible with the list display. Drag and drop options are not possible with the list display. Please make a note, because in interview it's a very good question, important question. What is the difference between a reuse ALV list display and reuse ALV grid display? Drag and drop options are not available in a list display. Whereas in grid display we can drag and drop. And then one more important point. So whenever you are in grid display, there is a button here. See, print preview button. If you click on this print preview button, it will go to the list display. That means if you write a program for grid display, you can go to the list display. But if it is a list display, there is no button to come to the grid display. You cannot switch to the grid display. Got it what I am saying? So
yes.
If you are creating a program using reuse ALV grid display, if you want to list display, you can go. But if you have created a program with a list display, you cannot come back. Other than that, all sorting options, summing options, everything was there. If you want to sort a particular field, how you will sort? Click on this particular field, click on this, sort in ascending order, sort in descending order. If you click this, all materials will be sorted in descending order. Okay. And similarly, if you want to make sum, for example, I want to make the sum of the net weight. Select this particular column, click on the sigma symbol, so it will be summed up. See, if you observe now, net weight, the total is 1400 kg. So like this, you want to sum it, you can sum. So got the difference between a reuse LV list display and grid display?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between a normal reports and classical reports and ALV reports? This is also important interview question. What is the difference between a normal report and ALV report? In normal report, we need to write manually write statements. We need to write it. Vertical lines, horizontal lines, all those we need to write. But when you are displaying data using ALV, you will use a function modules. Coding is very less. Okay. So first point is coding is very less. Second one, in classical reports, there were no sorting options are available. There were no sum options are available. There were no download option is available. Whereas in ALV, all those options are available. Okay. So now this is the first report which we have developed using ALV. So now what I will do, I will try to divide these ALVs into some methods, and I will tell you. The first method what we have done, we are displaying all the fields. Select star means all the fields from Mara table. We are displaying all the fields from Mara table in the output. Correct? In this program,
Yes, sir.
we are displaying all the fields from Mara table. Now, tomorrow, some people will say, I want only few fields in the output.
Select the fields name.
What will do? I want few fields from Mara table and I want few fields from Marcy table. Two tables are there. I want some 2-3 fields from Mara table and 2-3 fields from Marcy table. I want to display them in the output. How to do? For example, I will open the tables for more clarity. See, this is MATNR, material number. I want this created on the name of the person who has created. These 3 fields from, I want these 3 fields from Mara table. And Marcy table. I want plant. I want material status. Okay. Yeah. So these 2 I want from Marcy table. So how to do? How to display these fields using ALV? If any idea, tell me. Basically, in the previous program, what we are doing? We are getting the data into the internal table.
Yes, sir.
We are passing that internal table and internal table structure to the reuse LV grid display. The same thing we need to do here. We need to get the data into the internal table, and we need to pass the internal table structure plus internal table to the reuse LV grid display. Tell me, if you want data from two tables, which technique you will use? So which technique you will use if you want data from two tables? Here we are getting the data from only Mara table, but now here I want Mara table and Marcy table. Anybody? We have done it already.
Database view.
No. You need to do inner join or for all entries.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
You need to do two techniques. Whenever there are more than one table, you want to get the data from more than one table, you need to do inner join or for all entries. Okay. So now you need to do inner join or for all entries for Mara table and Marcy table, and then you will get the data into the internal table iTab. Once you get the internal table iTab, what you need to do? You need to give the iTab here in the reuse LV grid display, and you need to give here the structure. Correct? What structure you will give here? Because it's not Mara, it is a combination of Mara and Marcy. What structure name you will give? Why you have given Mara here? Because your internal table iTab having the structure of Mara. So you have given a Mara here. But here in the next program, what will happen? Your internal table will not have the structure of Mara. Your internal table will have 3 fields from Mara and 2 fields from Marcy. Then what you will give here?
Sir, we'll create a new structure, sir.
Yes. The good idea is create a new structure. But one more thing. Where to create a structure? Inside the program or in the SE11 transaction? In data dictionary will you create or inside the program?
It's good we create in the data dictionary.
Yes, this I underscore structure name is there now. This I underscore structure name only accepts the structure which is there in a data dictionary. If you create a structure using the type statement here, and if you give that particular structure here, it won't accept. In the ULV grid display, I underscore structure name accept only the structures which are there in data dictionary, that means SE11 transaction. So what I want to do, I will go and create a structure first in SE11. I'll go to the SE11, I'll go here, I'll create Z test ALV, create, click on structure, continue, say this is, give some name, and I want these three fields from Mara table, three fields I want, and from Marcy table I want works, and I want maintenance status. So whatever fields you want, you create a structure with that. Extras, enhancement category, put it, cannot be enhanced, save it, check it, and activate. So now we have created a structure, correct? Now what I will do,
Yes.
I will go to the program. Here I will say data, iTab, type, table of our newly created structure. What is the structure name? ZTestALV. Work area, type, ZTestALV. So my work area has what are the fields my work area will have? My work area has these five fields. And my internal table also has these five fields.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now what I'll do? I'll go say select options, S_MATNR for work area MATNR. Then I will say start start of selection. So in this perform get data. You double click on this. In the get data, now I need to write a inner join or for all entries. So let me write here inner join. I'll say select. What are all the fields we want? All these five fields.
Yes, sir.
So I want all these five fields. Into
From
table iTab from Mara as a inner join Marcy as B on what is the common field between Mara and Marcy? See, this is a Mara table.
MATNR.
Yeah, this is a Marcy table. So MATNR is a common field. Okay. So you need to give that common field in the on condition. On MATNR on you need to give here B tilde MATNR is equal to A tilde MATNR, and where condition is however you need to give where MATNR in S_MATNR. This is the where condition where your material number is given in the output. For that output only, that means you will give some input now. For that input only it need to get the data and put it into the internal table. That's why we are giving the where condition. Okay, so now with this what will happen? our internal table will get the data. Now the next step, perform display data. So when I create a perform display data, form display data is created. So in this, what I need to do, go to the pattern, call the function module reuse ALV grid display. So in this reuse ALV grid display, what and all we need to do, uncomment exporting I underscore structure name. What is the structure name of your internal table?
ZALV.
So this is the structure we have created now for internal table, Z test ALV.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you need to give that. You need to give that structure. And what is the internal table name?
ITAB.
ITAB. And enable exceptions and messages. That's it. Done. So I'll save it, check it, and activate. So it's asking, you are saying material number. Material number is there in both the tables. Material number is there in Mara table, Marcy table. Which material number? I'm saying it, take it from Mara table. Similarly, in the where condition also, you need to say, take it from Mara table.
Restart.
Here I will give some input and I will try to execute. So this is how you are getting the output. Only for required fields. Got it?
Yes.
So few fields from one table, and these two fields, plant and maintenance status, these are coming from Marcy table, and these are coming from Mara table.
Yes.
Okay. So now this is the method 2. This is the second method. In the first method, what we learned, how to get all the fields from one table and display. That is the first method, method 1. This is the second method. In the second method, what we learned is how to get the data from two different tables and display it in ALV. Okay, now we are going for the third method, method 3. In the method 3, what I want to do is, I don't want the data dictionary structure. Say for example, without creating this structure, can I do the same? This is what the question. Without creating the data dictionary structure, can I do it? Why we are giving this structure here? What is the importance of giving this structure here? However, data we are giving right here. Internal table has data.
Yes.
We want to display the particular internal table data, so we are giving the data here. But what is the importance of giving this structure? So this structure, what it will do is, when you give the structure, based on that structure, the report will create a field catalog. There is something called field catalog. So please make a note. Based on the structure, reuse ALV grid display will create field catalog. Based on the structure, the ALV will create field catalog, FIELD catalog. So what is the use of this structure is, based on the structure it will create a field catalog, that's what I am saying. Now what is this field catalog? Field catalog decides the position of the field in the output. Say for example, I'll activate this report and I will execute. So now see, if you observe, why the material number is coming in the first column, why material number is coming? Why not plant was coming in the first column? How the report know that material should come in the first column?
Structures first field is
Yeah. So got it now? Because because in the structure the first field is material number. So that's why whatever the first field is there in the structure, that field is coming as a first one. And now how the description here material was coming? Why not some other billing document number or something should come now? Why material is coming here? From where it was taking the description? Again from the
structure.
From your structure it was taking the material created on all these descriptions, field description it was taking from the structures data elements.
Yes.
Now one more question. Why see for example this is a material number, why it was giving this much length for the material number? It should have given this much length only, no? Why it was giving this much length, output length for the material number? Why it was giving for created on it should give this much length or maybe this much length? Why it was giving exactly this much length for created on?
Sir, like while
Again the
creating,
length also will be taken. Yeah, length also will be taken from the structure only.
okay, sir.
Okay. So now the field catalog decides the output field position, whether material to come first or plan to come first or created to come first. The field catalog will decide. Field catalog will decide the material, that means output column positions and output column width, output column names and output column other properties. Okay. Please
Based on
make
the
a note.
structure, sir.
Yeah, based on the structure. So now see what we are discussing. The field catalog will decide the output column positions, output columns descriptions, output columns length, etc. Okay. So now in the previous report what we have done, we have created a data dictionary structure. Based on the data dictionary structure it was preparing the field catalog. Got it? Now in this program, without help of data dictionary structure, how to create a field catalog, that's what we will see. So without help of data dictionary structure, so what I will do, I will create one structure here itself. In the program I'll say types begin of stru, end of
End of
stru, and I'll give the fields and data elements.
MAR.
So I have created a structure with the same fields in the program. So now what I will do, for my internal table and work area, instead of giving this get test ALV, I'll give this stru as reference. Okay, done. So there is no difference in the table structure and work area structure, exactly the same, but previously the structure was there in SE11, now it was there inside the program.
It's in the
Yeah, sir.
program.
Because
Sir, one small doubt, sir.
yeah,
Sir, we are creating a new structure, and in that, like METNR, type METNR. We are not referring to any table name and that field name, sir.
yeah. Thing
That
is,
is data
see
element.
here after giving type, yeah, this is the data.
That is data.
This here you can give either table hyphen field name or data element, or simply you can give in
Yeah, sir.
brackets the length and type. We have discussed this in very basic classes, first classes. Correct? Remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
So
remember, sir.
you
Yes.
can give the length and type. This is the data element, or you can also give table hyphen field name.
Okay.
Anything will work.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. So now what I have done, I have declared one internal table work area. Now perform get data is also okay, but coming to the perform display data. Perform display data. Now I don't want to use this structure. Okay.
STR.
Now what I want to create a field catalog. I want to create a field catalog. So now here what I will do, I will write a perform create field cat. So I'll say perform create field catalog. So that means before calling this function module, I want to create a field catalog.
Yes, sir.
So to create a field catalog, see, after creating the field catalog, what you will do, you will pass the field catalog to the reuse grid display. You will tell the reuse grid display function module, this is the particular field catalog. This is the order of the column positions. This is the row positions, or this is the space. This is the description of each and every column. Like that, you need to tell. Then what it will do, the reuse grid display will take the field catalog and it will execute. Okay. So without field catalog, if you execute, without giving the structure, if you execute, see what will happen. Say for example, without giving the field catalog, there is no field catalog or no structure now. If you execute, what it was saying, field catalog
Field catalog
not found. So we need to create a field catalog and we need to give. Then only it will show the output.
Sir, list display doesn't create field catalog, sir.
No, it will create a list or grid. Anything will create. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so now field catalog. How to create a field catalog? See, there is something called here, if you observe, there is something called IT field cat, correct? There is something called IT field cat.
Yes, sir.
So this is an internal table actually. IT field catalog is an internal table. In the internal table, you need to fill what is the first column, what is the length of the column, what is the width of the column, what is the size of the column, what is the description of the column, everything you need to fill into this internal table, and then you need to pass the internal table to the ReuGLV grid display. So now let us go inside this ReuGLV grid display and see how they have declared this IT field catalog. Double click on this ReuGLV grid display and see how IT field cat was declared. IT field cat. See, IT field cat type /t_ field cat ALV. This is how they have declared. Okay, so copy this, come back, go to the top of your program and declare in your top of the program. So here you declare it, data IT field cat type /t_ field cat ALV. What is this /t_ field cat ALV?
Maybe data element.
This may be a data element, this may be a table, or this may be a structure. Correct? We don't know.
Yes.
So if I say save it, check it. When I am checking, what it was saying, I don't know /t_ field cat ALV. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now, remember we have discussed something called type groups. In data dictionary, we have discussed something called type groups.
Yes, sir.
We have also seen one example, SLIS, SLIS. SLIS has so many type declarations. That means structures and table types.
Yeah, so
You are remembering the previous classes we have discussed about this, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is a type group. SLIS is a type group. This has so many declarations of tables and table types. Now type group, if you add the type group in your program, a program will be able to access all these type declarations, correct? This is like a library function in your C program. In your C program, if you add conio.h or studio.h, then what will happen? It will be able to access the library files. The program will be able to access the library files. Similarly, if I include type group SLIS in my program, all these type declarations are able to access in my program. Okay. So now what I will do, I'll go to my program. I'll say here, I will include the type groups. So the syntax is type pools SLIS. So this is the syntax. So that means you are adding the type group in this program. After this, adding the library function or type group function, now check it. When you check, see, it was showing something else. Like we have uncommented this field catalog now. We should not uncomment without giving anything here. We need to give something here, then only you can uncomment. So now I will check it. See, it was saying syntactically correct. So that means this /t_ field cat ALV is there in type pools SLIS. This is actually a table type. Now again, what is this table type? What is the table type?
table type means it is the same like internal table.
Yes, it is same like internal table, but declared with types keyword.
Yeah.
But declared with the types keyword. If the internal table will be declared with the data keyword, table type
Data
will be
keyword.
declared with the types keyword.
Types
correct?
keyword.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. So now come back. So because this is a table type, this will become an internal table. So if you are forgot this, just refresh the class what we have discussed, because you need to understand what is the table type and what is the structure. So now I'm creating a work area. Work area name is FIELD CAT. Type. See, for example, this is a table type, no? This table type is taking the reference of a structure, correct? What is the structure for this table type? See, this is the table type, which is a type. This is structure. Okay? So this is the structure. So take this structure, come back and put it here. So now I have declared one internal table, one work area. Okay. So now, after declaring the internal table and work area, go to your perform create field catalog. Now here give work area, right? What is the work area name? I forgot the work area name. I'll go top and see the work area name. WA field cat. Work area hyphen column position, call pos is equal to 1 value. I'll check. Next, work area hyphen field name we should give some field. That means what is the first field of our internal table?
Material.
Our item.
Material.
MATNR is the first field.
Yes, sir.
ERSDA is the second field. So I will give the MATNR as the first field. In single quotes, you give MATNR. Work area field cat hyphen output length. How much length you want to display the material number? 18 characters, right? Material. So I will give 18. What is the description you want for this? So for description, you need to give cell text underscore M. So description I will give material
Number. Sir, it is self text or cell text, sir?
Cell text.
Okay.
Okay, so now I fill the work area. After filling the work area, what I will do? I will say append work area to internal table. My internal table name is IT field cat. After this, clear work area.
Okay.
Okay, so my first column related details I have filled.
Yeah.
Similarly, I need to fill all the columns.
Okay, sir.
Second column, what is the field name? ERSDA. Length, output length maybe 18 is okay, I think. What is the description?
Created on.
Description is, yeah, created on. So second column is over. Now third column. Third column is ERNAM.
Sir, but when we create this thing field catalog and put the data like this, it will be time consuming or it will take same time to
Means
execute.
you mean to say performance? You mean to say performance?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Performance wise, creating manually field catalog is a better one. This is a better option.
Okay.
That's why we are discussing this. Okay.
Okay.
So cell text underscore M. So I'll say created by. Third field is Ernum, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, third field is Ernum. Fourth field is works. P start. Fourth field is works. Works means plant. So plant has some 4 digits. I will give some 6, length is 6. Last one and fifth one. PSTAT, PSTAT. That is the status of material. So now what we have done, we have filled the work area with first material related details. We have appended that work area to the internal table. Second column related detail filled and we appended it to the internal table. Third also appended to the internal table. Like this, all the columns have appended to the internal table. The internal table name is IT field cat, correct?
Yes, sir.
So now when the cursor comes here, so your internal table cursor when the cursor comes here, your internal table IT field cat got filled up, correct?
Yes, sir.
So now see, for the start, your cursor will come here, start of selection. First your cursor will come here, perform get data. So what it will do? It will execute this code. Your data will come to the internal table ITab. It will go to the perform display data. When it sees the perform display data, your cursor will come here, perform display data. So now it will see the perform create field catalog. It will go inside, it will fill the field catalog. That means it will fill the internal table IT field cat. After that it will come here. Once it come here, what you need to do? Already you filled the internal table, correct? That internal table you give here. Enable this exporting and enable this IT field cat and give the filled internal table IT field cat here.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now save it. Check it. Activate. And execute. Okay. So material number created on, created by, plant, status of the material, whatever you have given, those were coming. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Fine. So we'll stop here for today. Try to practice this field catalog, filling the field catalog.
Okay, sir.
So what we have done is, in this most important is type pools list, adding the type pools list, and you need to declare one internal table and work area. How you will decide what is the internal table and work area, because you know that you need to pass the internal table to this IT field cat of ReuGLV grid display, and double click on ReuGLV grid display and see how this internal table IT field cat was declared. IT field cat
Declared.
was declared with type pools list underscore t underscore field cat ALV. So take this and create one internal table with the same list underscore t underscore field cat ALV. That's what we have done.
Yes, sir.
After this, double click on list underscore t underscore field cat LV. This is a table type which is taking one structure reference. This is a structure for this particular table type. Okay, so we have taken the structure and we have declared one work area. This is the work area with the particular structure.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and then try to fill the internal table and pass it to reuse LV grid display.
Sir, I internet table also we have declared using the same structure. No?
Internal table also we have declared using
The same structure, IT field guide.
no. This is slis underscore t
That is
underscore
table type.
field cat LV. This is
That
table
is-
type.
Table type.
This is structure. Yeah, this is
Okay,
table
sir.
type.
Yes.
Okay, spelling is different. Observe. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So we'll stop and we'll go ahead in the next class. But before that, be practice with this. Okay.
Sir, while exporting, we are giving the internal table name, sir, below.
Here,
Here, sir. So, why the square bracket, sir?
square bracket indicates the internal table body. Of
Okay.
course, if you don't give, also not a problem. If you don't give, also not a problem. But like
Okay.
it's a good habit. It's a good habit to give that. Okay. So the
Okay,
thing
sir.
is, previously what happened? SAP is dealing with internal table with header line and internal table without header line
Okay, sir.
in the previous days. Okay. At the time, what will happen if you give here? Can you tell me this internal table is with header line or without header line?
I don't know.
Or this internal table is with header line or without header line? I tab.
No, sir.
So if you declare like this, internal table separately and work area separately, then that is called internal table without header line. You are declaring internal table separately and work area separately. That is called internal table without header line. Remember, this is important in your interview also.
Okay, sir.
Okay. If you declare something like that, itab type table of stru with header line. If you declare like this, work area is not required. In that case, work area is not required. itab will act like a internal table. itab will act like a work area also.
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, you need to specify these brackets.
Okay, sir.
If your internal table is with header line, you need to specify the brackets saying that internal table body is going. It's not itab means not work area. Itab body is going here. That's what you are telling.
Okay, sir.
Okay, but it's always good to do it. In our case, we are declaring in a right way, correct way. But
Okay.
better to give the brackets there. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Okay. Sir, one more thing, sir. Like nowadays we are like in real time. You use only ALB reports, sir. Basic and classical reports. You
Yeah,
don't use.
yeah. In real time, most of the cases, 99% of the cases, we are using this ALV. Okay.
That
Only
too in
some-
ALB the grid displays.
Yeah, that too ALV in grid display.
Okay, sir.
Only some 5% of cases will use classical reports.
So one more thing I wanted to ask you, sir. Sir, I get implements SAP, sir. I get company.
Yeah. I get improvements SAP.
Okay, sir.
Why?
Actually,
Is there anybody, somebody?
there's a interview, sir. I wanted to apply to walk in.
When?
Like they have not mentioned the interview date, sir. Just they are asking for the resumes. They'll call, sir, if there is an interview.
Fine. Actually, IGET is looking for the people, those who are having 4+ years of experience. Tomorrow there is an interview. One of my friend is also there in a panel, but they are looking for 4+. So that's why I didn't told you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So, but IGET tomorrow interview is for Hyderabad location.
Not for tomorrow, sir. They are not mentioned like SAP people, sir. Freshers they have called, sir.
Freshers, if they are called, I don't know that one. Maybe for SAP, they are looking for 4+. That I know. Tomorrow there is an interview.
Okay.
If you have if you have some friends, those who are having 4 years of experience in SAP, then you can. If somebody want to go, tell me. One of my friend is
Okay.
also there in panel. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. See you. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Hello. Chetan, you were in Bashvashan Nagar?
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Javed is also joining. Javed and what about Ambu?
Ambu is not coming, sir.
Okay. Okay. Javed,
Javid, I don't know, sir. Yes.
can you just check with the Vinay or Rajkumar about Javed?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. 1 minute.
ವಿನಯ್ ಜಾವೇದ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರ ಜಾವೇದ್ ಜಾವೇದಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಏನಂತೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ಯಾ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಹಾಂ ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರು
ಸರ್ ಏನಂತ
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 2 ನಿಮಿಷದ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಸರ್. ಹಲೋ ಸರ್.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
will. He got some information. Internet problem, sir. He will come within 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So let us go ahead with our ALV reports. If you observe here, in the previous class, what we have done, we have created a field catalog manually,
Yes, sir.
and we passed the field catalog.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the program. So this is how we have filled the field catalog, correct?
Yes.
When you are filling the field catalog, there is no need of particular data dictionary structure help. Previously, in the previous program, we are taking the help of data dictionary structure. But when you are filling the field catalog manually, there is no need of this particular structure, no need of this help. Fine. Now, assume that if your internal table, this internal table has how many fields now? This internal table has some 5 fields, correct? 5 fields. So because this internal table has 5 fields, I have created field catalog for 5 fields manually.
Yes.
If this internal table has the 200 fields, okay, then what you will do? You will write a field catalog for 200 fields, is it?
Sorry. Program it.
So writing the field catalog for 200 fields will take more and more and more time, correct?
Yes, sir.
So for that, there is something called automatic field catalog generation. Now today we are going to discussing about automatic field catalog generation. So this is a manual field catalog generation. You have already seen this is a manual field catalog generation. But if the internal table has a more number of fields, we can't do it. So now
Yes.
we will declare how to do automatic field catalog generation. So to do an automatic field catalog generation, you need to declare an internal table like this. See, this is how we declared internal table and work area, correct? So now whenever you are doing automatic field catalog generation, you need to change the internal table declaration. I'll tell you how to change. So this is a structure, correct? This is a structure, this is the internal table, and this is a work area. Now, what I will say, I'll declare the internal table like this. Data, begin of iTab directly. Occurs 0. Instead of type, I'll give like.
Yes, sir.
So no need of this work area for me. See, the thing is, previously we have declared a structure. Which one? Yeah, end of iTab, correct. End of iTab. Previously we have declared a structure. Based on the structure we have declared internal table and work area. Now, but this is the direct declaration of internal table. When you add occurs 0 keyword, it means that it has both header and body. That means this is an internal table with header line. This is an internal table with header line. So iTab is a work area, iTab is a body name as well. Both name is iTab only. Okay. So this is one more way of declaring the internal table. This is the internal table with header line. Previously we declared a structure, internal table and work area. That is called internal table without header line. So fine. Now I'll save it. And now see, if you see here, S underscore select options S underscore MATNR for work area MATNR. Now what is the work area? iTab. Replace. Check it. So here better what you need to do is give the table hyphen field name. Instead of MATNR, you give the table hyphen field name. Instead of data element, I'll give Mara Matner, Mara ERSDA, Mara Arnam, Marcy works.
So that
Marcy hyphen p start underscore d is not required. We are giving a table hyphen field name.
yes.
Now it is correct. Syntax is correct now. After doing this, to come here, perform fill field catalog. So here what is the process we are doing? We are taking each and every field, we are filling this internal table, taking the second field, filling the internal table, taking the third field, filling the internal table, like that, so on and so forth. We are filling the internal table. After filling this internal table, IT field cat, what we are doing? We are passing the IT field cat to the reuse LV grid display. This is what we are doing. Now, today what we'll see, how to create a field catalog automatically without writing all this code, how to fill the field catalog. To fill the field catalog automatically, there is a function module. A function module name is reuse ALV field catalog merge. Reuse ALV field catalog merge. This is a function module by using which you can create a field catalog automatically. So now I'll call this function module. For this function module, if I export the program name, internal table name and the include name, then this function module will give me the field catalog. Once I get the field catalog to the reuse LV grid display. Fine. So what I'm trying to do now, I'll pass the program name. Can you tell me the current program name? Jet test ALV4. And is there any variable which stores the current program name? Yeah. I'll give this SAI REP ID which stores the current program name. What is the internal table name? iTab. And what is the include name? Include name also program name right now here. Sometimes what will happen? This program will have a include and that include will have a reuse LV field catalog merge. In that case, you need to give the main program name here and include name here. But right now, both are same. So I will give SAI rapid. So if we give all this reuse LV field catalog merge will give me the field catalog. So I'll put the table here. Always enable exceptions and messages. Save, check and activate. I'll put a breakpoint here. See, as of now, this field catalog internal table has 0 entries. It was not filled. Okay. Now if I press F6, this is filled up with 5 entries. IT field cat was filling up with 5 entries. What are all those 5 entries? These are the fields: MATNR, ERSDA, ERNUM, Works, P start. These are all our fields of the internal table, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So this function module, what it was doing is, this function module is filling the internal table IT field catalog. Previously, what we are doing, we are manually filling the work area and then appending the work area to the field catalog. Again, manually filling the work area, appending the work area to the field catalog. That's what we have done. But this function module will take care of that. You just need to tell this function module what is the program name, what is the internal table name, what is the include name. It will fill the internal table automatically. So if your internal table iTab has some 200 fields, the 200 fields also will be filled automatically. Correct? So then give this IT field cat to the reuse LV field grid display. For reuse LV grid display, give the IT field catalog, pass this. And this iTab is, however, having the data which need to be displayed. This is the actual data which we want to display in the output. Click on F8. So this is how you are getting the output. Fine. So this is the way of creating a field catalog automatically. A previous program is creating the field catalog manually. Got the difference between two? In both the cases, finally our aim is to fill the IT field catalog table. Before going to the reuse LV grid display function module, you need to fill the IT field catalog table, and after filling the table you need to pass it to the reuse LV grid display.
Yeah, sir.
Fine. And I have a question here. Why these two things, material and plant, are filled with a blue color?
It's the primary key of the tables.
Good. So which table?
MATNR.
This is the key field in MATNR, or what is this?
Material is in
Key field in Mara table,
Okay.
and the
and
plant is
plant is key field in March table.
Good. Yes. Material is key field in Mara table, plant is key field in Marcy table. But when we are doing it, manually, is the colors are coming? So I'll open the manual creation program. That is, manual creation program is LV3. Is it colors are coming here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. If I want color, what I need to do? Say for example, for material number I want a color, for plant I want a color. Then what I need to do?
To
What I need to do is go to the field catalog of the material. This is the field catalog of the material, correct? So here what I will do, in the work area, in the field catalog of the material, in the work area there is something called key, K-E-Y, key. I will say key is equal to X for the material, and similarly key is equal to X for the plant. Okay. Now let us see. Blue color is coming, correct? So if blue color need to come, then what is the field you need to use? Key. Key is the field. Key is equal to X. If you give, the blue color will come. Fine. Now I have another question. In this program, when I execute, So it's stopping at review field catalog merge. I'll say F6.
Yes.
IT field cat is filling.
Yes, sir.
So in this, what is the field name? MATNR.
MATNR.
Now I'll go here. See, what is the key for MATNR?
X. X.
X. Already X was filling here. Similarly, if you take works, what is the key field? Key for this? X. So that is why for these two fields, blue color is coming in the output. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now my requirement is, I don't want blue color in the output. How you will do?
You have to remove the keys.
You need to give exceptions.
I need to give
Exceptions.
exceptions. Where?
In the function model, sir, we are calling that.
No,
function.
no. Actually, why blue color is coming?
Because of the key.
Primary keys.
Because of the key. Correct?
Yes.
So, key where it was filling in the create field catalog, this function module is filling the key value in this internal table. This function
Yes,
module
sir.
is filling that.
Yes, sir.
Now, I don't want that key is equal to X. I want to remove that key is equal to X.
Yes, sir.
How to do?
iClient never display X.
So now I am going to tell you something, some syntax, okay, to doing this. So let us go. Fine. So now assume that I have an internal table and work area. This is my work area and this is my internal table. Internal table name is iTab, work area name is WA. The field names are name, sorry, name, age and salary. Okay. So here names are there. Raju, Ravi, Samba, Sagar, some names are there. Assume that there are only 5 records in the internal table are there, and age, some age is there, and salary. Fine. So now I have a internal table. Internal table has a data like this. So now what I want to do is, now I want to change this particular person. The Sagar is there, no? For the Sagar, I want to change the salary. Now what is there? 21,000 is there. I want to change it to 25,000. I want to change it to 25,000. How to change? Already in the internal table some content is there. Now I want to change it. How to change? Okay. So whenever you are having this kind of task, what you need to do is you need to write a syntax like this. Read table I tab into work area with key name is equal to Sagar. What I am saying here, read table I tab, that means this internal table, into work area. Among this internal table, put one record into the work area, because work area can hold only one record, correct? So take one record from this internal table and put it into the work area. Which record you need to pick up? When the name is Sagar, that record pick up and put it into the work area. That's what I am saying. So what will happen here? After this step, this record will come and sits in the work area. Okay, fine. And after that, after this step, what I will do? Work area hyphen salary is equal to 25,000. So what will happen to this?
Work area will update.
Yeah.
Work area will update some 25,000.
So now this is changed now 25,000. Correct. So now based on the work area, I want to change the internal table. So now for this, the syntax is modify I tab from work area index psi tabix. So this is the syntax. So what I am saying, modify this internal table based on the work area. What is the index psi tabix?
Index of the internal table.
Okay, index of the internal table, correct. So now, how many records are there? For example, this is the first record, this is the second record, third record, fourth record, fifth record. Okay, now what will happen? Whenever you execute this statement, this particular statement, read table I tab into the work area with key name is equal to Sagar. This is which record? Fourth record. So whenever this statement is executed, your site tabix will be filled with 4, because fourth record is going to the work area.
Okay.
Your site tabix will be filled with 4. Site tabix is nothing but the record number. Okay. So now what I am saying, once the fourth record is filled into the work area, change the work area salary to the 25,000. After changing it, modify internal table from work area, correct? So this, modify this internal table from the work area, index 4, modify only the fourth record salary, don't modify all records salary.
Okay.
That's what I am specifying. I am specifying that modify the internal table from the work area, only the fourth record, because site tabix is 4 in our case. Okay. So got it? What read table syntax will do? Read table I tab into the work area with key. If you give like this, then what will happen?
That record will only fetch it to work
That
area.
particular record will come into the
Work area.
work area. Then you can change the work area content. Work area name also you can change, work area age also you can change, salary also you can change. After this step, what you need to do? Modify internal table from the work area, the corresponding index you need to give. Okay. So and there is one more syntax I will tell you. Read table I tab into work area index 2. If I give like this, what will happen?
It will take the second record to the work area.
Yeah, it will take the second record to the work area.
Okay.
Fine. Now, if I give something like read table, I tab into the work area with key age is equal to 21.
The first record will say.
How
Second
many
record.
records are satisfying? How many records are satisfying for this condition?
Two records.
Two records are satisfying. But the first record will go into the work area. The second record will never go. Read table syntax will take only
Linear, sir.
one record into the work area, that to the first record which was satisfying the condition.
Sir, it's not a keep field, right?
It's not a key field. Okay, fine. I'm not saying this is a key field. Name should not be a key. Name can also repeat. Internal table has no concept of key field. We are talking about this internal table.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay? Only database table has the concept of key fields.
Okay.
Here the key, this is the only just keyword, just to tell the internal table which field and what is the value. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So read table I tab into the work area with key age equal to 21 means the first record will go to the work area. So what is the psi tabix in that case?
One.
1 is the psi tabix, correct. So now it is always recommended to clear the work area before reading. So what we are doing? We are reading the table I tab into the work area, correct? So first clear the previous content of the work area for good results. That means otherwise sometimes what will happen? Some overlapping will happen and previous result will be there. Now this result and previous result will be added. So in order to avoid that, clear the work area. This is a good, that means a good way of doing coding. And then once you do the read statement, always check psi sub rc. You say if psi sub rc is equal to 0. Okay, then do the remaining steps. Okay, so this is also another good way of doing coding. Okay, so what you need to do? Clear the work area before read statement. Put size of RC after read statement. Remember this. Okay. Now let us go to the program. Now here, after this step, our internal table is filling with the key field as X. Now I want to remove that key field. I want to replace the key field as X with key field with space. What to do? In the debugging mode, I will show you once again the internal table. Okay. Now if you go to the internal table, see internal table has what is the field name of this particular internal table field? Field name, correct?
Yes, sir.
So in our case, we have taken name as salary, but here this is a field name, FIELDNAME,
Okay.
and we want to change key,
Yeah.
correct? So now what I will say in the read statement, I'll say clear work area, read table itab into the work area with the key FIELD, field name is equal to
MATNR.
MATNR. So that will be there in a work area. So now if size of is equal to 0, work area hyphen
Key.
key is equal to fill with space. Modify itab from work area index italics, and if done. So what happened? After this, what will happen? For MATNR, the key field X will be removed. The same thing you need to do for works also,
Weeks.
correct? Yeah, plant also you need to do the same. So I'll write the same code. I'll put the code here. But here, what is our internal table name? IT field cat. What is the work area name?
Is also artifact.
WA field cat, correct? Repeat the same for plant. Okay, now save it, check it, activate, and execute. So after this step, 5 records are coming into the internal table. After this step, what will happen? Field name is equal to MATNR. After this step, what should happen? Work area should be filled with the record where field name is material number. Let us see whether work area is filling or not. Work area is filling, correct? Work area column position is 1, field name is MATNR, table name is itab, and key field is equal to X. What we are doing? Key field equal to space.
Yes, sir.
In the next step, key field equal to space. So now key field was changed in the work area. In the next step, what we are saying? Modify IT field catalog from work area field catalog. Index italics. So we want to modify the internal table. So after this step, what should happen? This X should go away. When I press F5, this X should go away. It should not be there. It was disappeared. Correct? Similarly, for the second record also. Read table itab into the work area where field name is works. Size of bars is 0. Put the field cat key equal to space. Modify it. So color was gone.
Yes.
Okay, so this is how you can change the field catalog, automatically generated field catalog properties. Now here we have only changed the key is equal to X, but you can also change some other things also inside the internal table if you want. Okay. Then, so now you know how to create a field catalog automatically, how to create a field catalog manually. Yeah. Now the next report is interactive report. In ALV, interactive report. You know what is the classical report, what is the interactive report?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
interactive report means when you double click on particular thing, it
Give
should
this
display
second,
the
please, sir.
details. Same thing we want here in ALV. So this is your classical report. Assume that this is a classical report. Okay. When you are executing this classical report, you are getting some details. Okay, material number, created by who and planned, something. Say for example, when I click on the material, when I double click on the material, what I want is, I want the description of the particular material. In all languages, I want the description of the material. If I double click on this, I want another ALV report where it should show me the description of the material. Which table stores the description of the material? There is a table MAKT. MAKT is a table which stores the description of the material. For example, I give 38 here. In MATNR, I will give 38. Then what it should display? It should display all this in my output, ALV output. So in German language, this is the description. In English language, this is the description. Okay, like that. There are different languages. I want all these in my output. Fine. So what to do here? In the reuse ALV grid display, there is something called I underscore callback program. This one. Okay. So give here Sci Rapid. What is this meaning? I underscore callback program is Sci Rapid.
Program returning program name.
Yeah, that means whenever you double click on the output, please return to current program. Okay, then the next one. Here there is something called I underscore callback user command. I underscore callback user command. Here you can give any name. I will give FIRST first. Otherwise I will give INT interactive report. I will give INT underscore report. You can give anything. So here you can give anything. So I am giving here. So now whatever you give here with this, you need to create a perform. So you need to say form whatever you have given there, that one, using R underscore ucom type sci ucom R underscore cell type slice underscore cell field. These two you need to remember. There is no other way. You need to remember R underscore ucom type ucom, R underscore cell field type slice underscore cell field. You need to remember this end form. I'll put a breakpoint here. I'll activate and execute. So whenever I click on this particular material, say for example I'll click on material number 68, I'll double click on this. So when I double click, it was going to the breakpoint where we have put, see, we just now we have written this, correct? Form int report using rucom rcell breakpoint I have given. So in this breakpoint it was stopping. Now let us see what is there in rucom. In rucom ampersand IC1 is there. This is a function code for double clicking. Whenever you double click, this is a function code. Now what is the R underscore cell? R underscore cell is a structure. Now let us go inside the structure. So R underscore cell has something value. Value is 68. That means you clicked on 68. You clicked on 68. Okay, and the next step is you clicked on the field name. Whatever the field name you have clicked on material number. You have not clicked on plant. You have not clicked on the created by person. You clicked on a material number, and the value is 68. Fine. So now, because I know the field name, I know the value, I will write the code here. Data, some L tab, type, table of MAKT, here I will say select star from MAKT into table, some L tab, where MATNR is equal to, tell me, R underscore cell hyphen value, correct? After this, I'll say go to the pattern, reuse LV grid display. Once again, I'll call the reuse LV grid display. Exporting the database I underscore structure name. I'll give the internal table structure name is, what is the structure name for this L tab? MAKT. So I'll give this MAKT, and this out tab I'll give L tab. Enable exceptions and message. Now save it, check it and activate. Now I'm clicking on 68, or I'll click on 59. When I click on 59, cursor is going to the form. So R underscore cell value is 59. Based on the 59, I want to get the values from MAKT table. Let us see it will come or not. It's not coming. Why it was not coming? Go to the database table, view here 59. The values are there, but there in our report the values are not coming. Why? Any idea? The problem is here MATNR has 0000059, but we are fetching based on only 59. Okay. So now what you need to do? You need to add the 000s. 6. MATNR has how much length? Total length of the MATNR is 18 digits. In the 18, 16 0 should be there, and after that
Last
two digits 59 should be there. Then only it will fetch the value. How to do that? So what you need to do? Declare a variable data LV MAT of length 18, type N. What is N? Numeric. Okay. So now what I will do? LV underscore mat is equal to this R cell value. I am putting a 59 into this, so it will become 0000059. That 0059 I will put here. So now let us see. So I am clicking on some 88 now. See, 88 related descriptions are coming in all the languages. Okay. I'll go back. I'll click on 59. 59 related languages are coming in a interactive report. So like that, whatever the material number you double click, that particular material related descriptions are coming in a interactive report. Okay.
Yes.
So this is how you need to create one interactive report. You need to create an interactive reports using ALVs. Fine. So we'll stop here for today. In the next class, we'll discuss about the events of the ALV reports. So we need to discuss the events.
Okay.
So maybe it will take 1 or 2 days. Events plus, then we also need to discuss about the how to do sum in the ALV. Then we'll go for the next topic, BDCs. Most probably BDCs will go on this Friday maybe.
Okay.
So until Friday we'll be in the ALV reports. Okay. Fine. Practice the ALV reports as well.
Okay.
Every day practice it. Otherwise, at the end you will get the confusion. Okay. Because tomorrow when I start events, event will also involve some other function modules. You will get confusion.
Yes.
Which function module is doing what. So try to practice till today whatever we learned, and then we'll go for the events. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Fine. See you then. Bye.
Bye.
So tomorrow will be like
No, day after tomorrow.
sir. Screen selections.
From the beginning onwards. Initialization.
Initialization.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir.
screen selection.
Initialization, at screen selection screen, start of
Selection.
selection, end of
End of
selection.
selection and so on, correct? So
Yes.
similarly, in ALV some special events are there. You can also write initialization, start of selection also in the ALV also, but apart from this there are some special events are there in ALV. Let us see what are the events.
Okay, sir.
So this is the program which we have done yesterday.
Yes, sir.
So now I'll make a copy of this. I'll put the events after that. So just have a look of this program. We have declared one one internal table. So these are the internal table and work area for field catalog. In perform get data, what I'm doing, I'm joining two tables. I'm getting the data in perform get data. Display data, I'm filling the field catalog. How I'm filling the field catalog?
By automatic.
I'm filling the field catalog, maybe automatic or manual, anything. You can fill by any way. Here it was done by automatic. ReuGLB field catalog methods we are using. And then after filling the field catalog, I'm passing the field catalog to the ReuGLB grid display. For this function module, I'm passing the function this field catalog. At the same time, I'm passing the data which we need to display. So this already you know. Now how to put the events for this particular ALV report. So now, if you want to put the events for particular ALV reports, you try to write one more perform. Here write perform get events. So now I'll double click on it. So where to write this perform? Should be there before ReuGLB grid display.
Yes, sir.
So our intention is there is an internal table. We need to fill the internal table and we will pass it to the ReuGLB grid display. Okay. Fine. So now perform get events is there. I will go to the perform get events. The perform get events. I want the list of events which were there in ALV reports. I want the list of events like initialization, startup selection. I want the list of events. To get the list of events, there is a function module. Okay. So the function module name I will tell you. The function module is